So the second film in my Adam Sandler double feature is one that actually was released on Netflix a few months ago, and I just now finally got around to watching it because I just haven't been on like that Netflix watch mindset right now for new releases. But it's called You Are So Not Invited to My Bat Mitzvah, a film centered around two preteen girls who are in the 7th grade, and they are getting ready to have their bat mitzvahs because apparently everyone in this movie is Jewish, which I think in the current landscape is a bad thing. So let's not dive too deep into that. But pretty much what happens is a real mess of a situation of events happen. These two friends, Stacy and Lydia, are no longer friends, and it just a lot happens. Boy trouble, as is usually the case in these drama movies. But it's just a fun little story, and then at the end everyone gets back together and everyone's having a good old time, and everyone's made up and they hug it out. And so pretty much this is just an extremely interesting take on the coming of age story. This was, in my opinion, its story structure wise oddly reminiscent of a merge between a different Netflix original called Do Revenge and a film that I actually saw earlier this year, Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret, as it has a lot of the similar structures of sabotage and manipulation of Do Revenge, while also having that strong religious context from Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret. So it is a pretty interesting mix between the two, and I think in terms of age it also meets right dab in the middle, because I think if I remember correctly, Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret is 4th or 5th grade, and Do Revenge is junior year of high school, so a little older, but pretty much in the middle of the two demographics. So it's a nice little film, and I think the fun part about this one is the fact that the entire Sandler family is in this film, and they're all pretty big roles. Obviously the youngest daughter is the lead. The elder daughter is the older sister to the younger daughter. Adam Sandler is of course playing the dad, and then the mom, the Mrs. Sandler, is playing the mom, but not of the Adam Sandler family. She's playing the mom to the character of Lydia, which is, I just thought it was pretty funny to think about. But it was really solid, fun time that I wasn't really expecting to be as fun. A bit of the drama scenes just made me cringe a little bit, but it was overall very enjoyable. Story is a hand grenade. Cinematics, good music, good laughs. I did really enjoy Adam Sandler's character in this, when he just immediately after the character of Ronnie tells Adam Sandler's character, who I think was Danny, double checking right now, but at one point the character Stacy, it was Danny, Stacy does something very stupid, gets pretty much called, the parents called her house, the school called her house the Jewish Sunday school thing. I don't know if that's their actual high school or not, I don't think so, but ends up calling her house her parents and telling her about what happened, and then the older sister's okay, take a deep breath before you go, and then Adam Sandler's Danny just squeezes, he was holding a Coke can, he just squeezes it, crushes it like nothing, and then just goes up and starts having a yell fest. It was the funniest thing ever, in my opinion. I really enjoyed that. I thought it was hilarious. But yeah, directing was really solid. Cinematics is a hand grenade. Directing maybe a little bit slow on some of the pacing, but honestly, not bad. I really enjoyed the directing, actually. I'm not even gonna have any complaints, so I'm gonna give it a hand grenade. And the acting, this is where it gets really fun, because I really did enjoy the performances of let's see who it is. It is Sunny Sandler, who played Stacy. I really enjoyed that performance. Samantha Lorraine had a pretty good performance too, and of course Adam Sandler, doing great. And Adina Menzel is in this movie too. I guess. And my favorite one is Luis Guzman also being in it, because I wasn't expecting it, and then he showed up. And my favorite one is how just randomly in the movie, this guy just starts talking, and I go, "Is that Steve Buscemi?" Like, I didn't know Steve Buscemi was in this. This is such a small role for Steve Buscemi. And then I open the cast list and I look up Steve Buscemi and he's not there. And then I just look up the name Buscemi. And then apparently there's a Michael Buscemi in this movie, and that's Steve Buscemi's brother. And honestly, that was great. Acting as a hand grenade score. Easy hand grenade. I loved it. Just great. Just great. That's all I have to say. And I just really enjoyed this full Sandler family outing. It was fun, enjoyable. It was enjoyable, and I kind of want to see more of all of them in the future. I know that Jackie Sandler, Adam Sandler's wife, I just looked up the IMDb page, which is why I remember her name now, has been in other movies before, and Sunny and oh my goodness, come on, scroll faster, and Sadie Sandler have been in others as well, but not like as in more prominent roles. And I'm kind of excited to see them get into more prominent roles, assuming they want it, of course, because they do have some pretty good comedic timing, and it wasn't like cringe like super bad Disney Channel acting like I've seen in certain Disney Channel projects. But yeah, this was just an enjoyable ride overall. I wasn't really expecting much, so in conclusion, I'm just gonna give this a little hand grenade score. Like, it's not the most explosive rewatchable, but it's still explosive and rewatchable enough that you can just turn it on in the background and have some fun with it. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about this. Sorry I was a little tardy to the party with this review, but I just now got around to seeing it, and I just, as I promised myself, I'm making a review for every 2023 release I see. Every new movie in the calendar year I see with the release, it's one of those commitments. But other than that, if you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, because you made it to this part of the video, which means you're definitely watching and you're liking the content if you're watching this late. So leave a like and subscribe for more. And other than that, I'll leave you guys to it.